I'm Davey, and
I'm Dobby.
we're Yip Deceiver. We've been with vinyl. You know, Montreal was kind of a job for us. We didn't have any creative input. We were sort of just hired musicians, you know. And this is our actual project. This is what we love to do. So this is us actually expressing ourselves and making things that we want to hear instead of just kind of playing somebody else's music.
I think our personalities come through a lot more with the live performance. There's probably a little bit more humor in our stage show, at least, than maybe you would hear in the music. We try and connect with the audience on a one-on-one, individual basis for each show.
Yeah,
they're all different. Every show is different.
I don't like the sterile aspect of stand on stage, play their songs, look down the whole time, and just be done. And thank you, good night, we have merch.
What are some of your favorite 80s bands, or are you influenced by that at all?
Yeah, I think it's equally an influence. I think that a lot of the actual instruments that we use is probably more of the thing that people pick up on, because we use synthesizers and technology from that era because we like the sounds of it, and it's stuff that we were able to acquire for cheap.
Yeah.
That's the key word there. It's like, if you can buy a synthesizer for $10 in a pawn shop, it's like, why not buy that synthesizer?
Yeah.
But we like those sounds, and that's kind of like the main influence.
You know, it wasn't like I want to make music that people can dance to. It was kind of just like I got tired of making songs that made me sad to listen to. You know, I was in a bunch of bands, and it's like everybody only takes from the sad experiences in their lives, and they're just like, I have to write about this song and get this off of my chest, and everybody needs to hear it. And there's validity in that, but after a while, it's just, man, I just want to not listen to anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I need something that's going to make me feel a little bit better about everything that's going on, you know? And for me, it's like a good beat, upbeat, sort of happy sounding, even though some of the lyrics aren't exactly happy, but you know, you can put sad lyrics to happy music and still get your point across. You know?
Yeah. On your website, in the About, you call it smooth punk, but then you also call it indie R&B. It's like hard to define, I guess. Specifically Medallas.
It's wishful thinking, I think.
Yeah.
It's like trying to create a genre that doesn't exist. But it makes sense in this, whether it comes across in the actual music to everyone or not. It just sort of represents our roots, like where we come from.
Medallas was much more of a collaborative effort. The first EP was basically me writing songs in my apartment, and then so like 3 of those songs were basically just I had finished them, and then we wrote Get Stripped together. And we're like, that works. We want to keep doing this. And it's, you know, I think it's a lot more like mature and complex in some ways, and especially like Dobby's really good at getting me to stop on things. Like I worked on that EP for freaking 3 years, 4 songs. Like that's terrible. But you know, it's because I have a tendency to just overdo and just keep layering and keep putting things on and start all over again and make a totally different song out of it. And he's really good about just being like, no, this song, we're done with this song. Like we finished this song like a month ago. You shouldn't even, just don't even open this thing anymore. You know?
Yeah.
So.
You said on the website that Medallas is always keeping an elegant attitude regardless of being in a trashy situation. I thought that was really awesome, so can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that word was something that we created in our travels, because we traveled together a lot, so it just became sort of like a credo of our keeping ourselves motivated, keeping yourself strong when you're kind of like flowing through all the different things that come up on the road. But yeah, I mean, seeing the best in all situations, and like being open to the great luxuries that come about, and then also accepting the opposite, which is sometimes happens within the same moment. You know?
Yeah.
So
what's your favorite venue to play in Athens? Because I'm sure you.
I don't know if I want to answer that one.
That's it.
I like them all.
Well,
yeah.
we did our record release show here at World Famous.
Yeah.
This is kind of our haunt.
What's your favorite venue just elsewhere? Probably a safer question.
That's a safer question. Melina, come over here.
in the United States. I like to think of like I have like a top three probably. I mean the 930 Club in DC is excellent. It's mainly because of the people who run it and just the efficiency of the place.
I'm a Black Cat fan, so.
Okay, well I mean I love Black Cat too.
Yeah.
First staff in Minneapolis. Taps Theater in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. What is next for y'all?
Well, we're currently writing and recording the next album,
Mm-hmm.
which we hope to have done very soon, and at least get it on the path to coming out. And we're like workshopping a lot of the songs on the road, seeing what we need to change, what we like about it, what we don't. Medallas is coming out in Europe in May, and hopefully be getting over there in time to kind of push that thing along.
You should be my